All right, House Greyjoy. For those just joining us, hey, what's up? I'm Liz, the Split City DIY, and the Game of Thrones Shield game continues, now of House Greyjoy. I remixed an octopus model, I remixed a shield model by John 2K, and we got a shield. I know I've done this a few times, but I'm into it, and I like that I'm actually keeping my promise and following through on actually making the Game of Thrones house shields. If you missed the last one, we did Lannister, we got Baratheon, we got Targaryen, we had the pre-made House Stark, we've got more coming. So for those that don't know, House Greyjoy, they have more of like a kraken as their emblem sigil thing. I couldn't really find a kraken to remix because part of the challenge of this project, and something I've kind of kept myself to, even if there were some points where I was like, I could figure something out, is to find another model of the house's sigil, whatever it may be, and remix it into a low poly model that can then go on this shield that I'm also remixing from. So that's been kind of part of the challenge and the constraint of the project going forward, and using Mesh Mixer to accomplish this. And kind of to also show off that 3D modeling doesn't have to be scary. I can understand if people might be a little intimidated by Fusion 360 because it has kind of a sharp learning curve just because of how the GUI is laid out. What you're doing isn't intrinsically hard, it's just finding where everything is. Whereas Mesh Mixer, you can kind of pull things around and figure stuff out a little bit more organically. So that's another reason why I've continued on with this project and showcasing it in video form. But I was really happy with how this octopus model remixed, getting into the low poly. I basically kind of flattened it out so that it would sit nicely with the shield. So this is kind of probably the shortest shield, you know, compared especially to like a Lannister lion, it's kind of sticking out there, but that's okay. But I like the texture of it and how you can see its little suction cup things. I'm sure there's a better term for that, but you can nonetheless. And yeah, I just kind of like how it came out overall. And also, it's made me realize how many of the house colors are the same. Like I've printed with a lot of gold, a lot of black, and a lot of red, and that's basically it. The only one that's been different has been House Stark, and I didn't model that one. So that's been interesting. You don't really notice it when you're watching the show, or even when you're like looking at stuff, but believe me, when you're printing, you notice it. And your filament spools notice it too, because I basically ran out of black with this one, made it just under, yeah. So I ran a Twitter poll to see what house I should do next, because there's a lot to do. And I had kind of narrowed it down to doing either House Martell or House Tyrell. I didn't mean for them to rhyme, it just happened. And the poll, it was a tie. It was a 50-50 tie. So now I don't know. And yeah. So leave down in the comments, do you want to see House Martell or House Tyrell next? Let me know. But that's going to do it for this video. More models are coming, whether you like it or not. But if you did like it, toss me a thumbs up, leave any questions or comments down below. Links to the original files I remixed from and the actual file to print this version will be down in the description. This one doesn't need any supports, and neither did Lannister, so that's cool. If you hate supports like I do. But thank you for watching. Consider subscribing for more Game of Thrones shields. Winter is coming, and so are the shields. And until next time, this has been Blitz City DIY. We do not sew. What does that even mean? Hear me roar, I get that. You're a lion. We do not sew?